Oh, boy. Oh, morning, Margaret. Morning.
Say, Mom.
Well,
you know what
Abercrombie and Fitch.
What'd she call Ignore it, Chuck, ignore it.
Looks like you're going to give the Trout a fighting chance this season. No machine gun.
Just ignore it, Chuck. Did you bring the
Hey,
gray
I got
hat?
a great idea. Why don't you fly over the lake in your plane and bomb the fish?
What do you think about that, Chuck? Well, ignore her completely and get the rest of the
There's more?
Sure, Mom.
Chuck, just get it. Let me bandy words with the bee lily of the breakfast table, please.
Yes.
How about cooking some of those eggs you've been laying?
Don't you want to wait for Harvey?
Oh, his wife won't let him go. That was just all wishful thinking on his part.
Oh, you don't think that Ruthie will let Harvey go fishing?
Margaret, the only time Ruthie lets Harvey go near water is when he does the laundry. And of all the men I've ever known, he is probably Harvey. Well, congratulations, boy. Gee, I'm glad I was wrong. Hmm?
You were also wrong about the laundry. Ruthie washes the clothes, not me.
You iron them?
That's right. That's my
Sit
job.
down. Oh, gee, I'm glad. Say, tell me, how did you get Ruthie to let you go?
Oh, simple, perfectly simple.
Yeah.
I said to her, Ruthie, now you get this. I am going fishing, and you are not going to stop me.
Why'd you say it so quietly?
He didn't want to wake her up.
I wasn't afraid of waking Ruthie. No, I fixed her a large glass of hot milk last night.
That does make a person sleep soundly.
Oh, it does when you dissolve 2 sleeping pills.
That's how you escaped.
Don't you ever tell her.
Don't worry.
I'll bet you'll be anxious to see Big Bear, huh?
Oh, after what I did to her last night, she is the last person
the
that...
lake. The lake, Big Bear Lake.
Oh, the lake. Oh, yes, the lake. And I think we should leave before the other one rouses from her hibernation.
That's right. Let's go get Chuck, huh?
What about breakfast?
We'll catch you by on the road, Mark.
Hi, Josie.
Morning, Margaret.
Oh, come on in and have some coffee.
No, thanks. Oh, good. The boss hasn't left yet. I've got some stuff here you might like to look at first.
Yeah, good.
And especially, this.
Hmm? Oh, pretty girl. Kay Michael!
Yep, the boss's old flame.
New star on Hollywood Horizon. Wow, she's really at the top, huh?
There's a wonderful story about how she couldn't get anywhere in Hollywood, so she went to Broadway for a year, and now every studio in town is after her. And she's going to star with Rock Hudson for $10,000 a week.
$10,000 a week?
And Rock Hudson.
Fine. That's the boy. Okay. Now, fellas, you can start loading it all in the car.
Well, darling, how about giving us a little help, huh?
Oh, sorry, Harv, sorry. There you are. It'll be easier to carry now.
Oh, thanks a heap.
Oh, hey, you brought the mail.
Hey,
Thanks.
Bob, guess who's back in town?
Say, I haven't the slightest idea, Margaret, who?
Kay Michael.
Oh, really, Margaret? Oh, poor kid. Yeah, I told her she'd never make it as an actress. Oh, shucks, I tell you, after I leave, call her up and give her some sort of little modeling job. And, yeah, better, send her in advance. She'll probably need it.
Bob, don't you think it would be nice if you called her personally and offered her a job?
Oh, yes, that'd be very nice, Margaret. Very unwise. She'd take it as an invitation to pick up where we left off, and I don't want her to get any false hopes.
You mean you're no longer interested in it?
She'll see. She is yesterday's roses, faded and blown away.
Oh, Bob, that's...
Margaret, why can't women be mature and adult about these little passing romances? Just like turtles, once they clamp onto you, they never let go.
Hey, boss, I thought you and Kay were pretty serious.
Well, I suppose maybe she was. But that's a woman for you. You take one home and say, "Good night, honey, I'll give you a ring tomorrow." And she yells, "Mom, he just proposed!" One-track mind, all of them. And the track leads to Niagara Falls.
Hey, Bobby, how about giving us a hand out here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Now, I gotta get out of here before that Nebutol milkshake wears off.
Bye, Huck. I think it's get started here with it. That's the boy.
Wait, now, wait a minute. Let's all be Indians on this trip, no chiefs. There you go.
Okay, Huck.
There you go. Oh, that's fine. There you go.
Bob, this is the latest issue of this magazine. You might like to look at it while you're fishing.
No, thanks. Oh, yeah, pretty girl, huh? Good, good.
Bye, Margaret.
Bye-bye, Harvey.
Bye, Sophie. Please, you'll wake Ruthie.
Sounds like the turtle just letting go.
Oh, she'd like that. That she'd like, the little photographer calling up the big movie star. No, thank you. If She doesn't have the gratitude and decency to call and thank her benefactor.
Benefactor?
Yes, benefactor.
Must be Max Factor's brother.
I remember her when she was nothing but a struggling little nobody. She couldn't even get into a casting office. My name opened doors. My photographs got her auditions. It was my teaching that prepared her to be a movie star.
Teaching?
Who do you think taught her to play the scenes that are going to earn her now $10,000 a week?
I thought she learned at the Pasadena Playhouse.
Not the love scenes. Those she learned from me.
On the way home from the Pasadena Playhouse.
Harvey, we have got to go right now.
You sit down or I'll wake up Ruthie. I've often heard the expression gone Hollywood, but never before has its ugly implication been brought home to me with such stark...
They just got in town last night. She said no time.
Exactly. No time for the man that made her what she is.
Who?
Me. No time for the man that sacrificed his time for her.
Who?
Me. Not only that, when she needed it, who was it that dug down into his pocket and gave her his hard-earned cash? It was me. That's who it was.
Who's that?
This morning, and you saw me. And I mean unsteadingly. I didn't count it. I just poured it out. And what a... By the way, give me that back. She doesn't need it now.
Margaret's got it.
Give.
I need it.
Give. Now, when Annie... The other dollar.
You didn't count it.
I didn't. You had a guilty look on your face.
Bobby, I am living on borrowed time. Look, if you don't want to leave now, let Chuck and me go. We'll meet you up at Big Bear.
Chuck stays here. He stands to profit more than anyone else from this example of cupidity and ingratitude. I don't want to see him hurt by some woman.
If you don't want to see me get hurt by some woman, you...
All right, then go! For heaven's sake, go!
All right.
We're a couple of fine examples for an impressionable teenage boy. And Chuck... Chuck! I hope you're learning something from this.
Oh, I sure am, Uncle Bob. I've hooked this pillow 4 out of 5 times.
My pillow. You just take your fishing pole and go out.
Chuck stays here!
Chuck, I'll take it. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
I'll see you at Big Bear.
Oh!
Good morning, Harvey.
How did you sleep last night?
Oh, like a log. I just woke up about 15 minutes ago.
Should have made it 3.
What?
I said I didn't just fall asleep till 3. I just lay awake there trying to think. What would that dear, sweet little wife of mine like for her anniversary? I said, well, like a flash, it came to me. A bucket of fish. A bucket of fish. On our honeymoon, darling, you ordered fish. And I said, I don't like fishing, of course, myself. I hate it. But this was going to be our fish. I said, Ruthie, please, Ruthie, can I go fishing?
We're going home, Harvey.
I can tell you without fear of contradiction that she's a cold, calculating, heartless creature who has sacrificed me upon the altar of her burning ambition, and just as surely as if I were a lamb.
She's a bad girl.
Do you wish to be excused?
No, I'm enjoying.
Well, I'm not. So go. Not you. I've given you an education on women.
Well, get to the good stuff.
Close the door, please. I'd like Chuck to concentrate on what I'm telling him.
Yes? I'm Margaret. Hey, Michael. I got a new pair of shoes, and there's a piece of leather sticking out here.
Margaret, will you look at the movies?
Yeah.
The boss has just been screaming because you haven't called him.
Well, I've been trying to all morning, but your phone's been out of order.
Oh, no. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Look at this. When Bob gets in the middle of the night, he does this so the phone won't wake him early in the morning.
I see the same old Bob.
Yours must be burning. thing.
What?
He's been making with the, I know her when, but she's gone Hollywood.
Oh, you're kidding.
You want to hear the wounded stag at bay?
Yeah. Well, don't make a sound, but come on over here and put your ear to the door.
When you lay your heart at somebody's feet and they use it as a stepping stone to success, it hurts.
Well, I didn't think she was that kind of a girl. She used to talk so nice.
Well, so did Tokyo Rose. That's the lesson I'm trying to teach you, boy. Never trust a woman. Never.
No.
Sooner trust a rattlesnake. At least they wiggle their tail and give you a little warning before they strike.
Women?
Well, they wiggle, but you can't hear them.
Did you hear that?
No one will ever know how I suffered after Kay left. Those long, agonizing, tortured, sleepless nights I spent.
But Uncle Bob, you dated a different beautiful girl every night.
Yeah, that part of... Well, I figured as long as I was going to be awake anyway, you see. If only I'd been able to forget her as she forgot me.
Why, Dad, do you know that I wrote him 2 letters from New York and he didn't answer one of them?
Gee, Uncle Bob.
How do you like that? 365 days and nights and 2 letters, 2 lousy letters.
Well, how many did you write to her?
When you're in love, who counts?
You were really in love with her, Uncle Bob?
Chuck, I'm going to tell you something.
Are we getting to the good stuff now?
I'm going to tell you what happened. The night... I'm going to tell you what happened. The night Kay left for New York.
Crazy.
There was a certain promise made, a solemn vow, which Miss Michael has apparently conveniently forgotten.
Big phony. Do you know what that solemn vow was? What? He made me promise to try and get tickets for a friend of his to My Fair Lady. A girlfriend, you know.
Well, that's it, Chuck. A shattered dream of wanting to be married in this room. Never mind, Chuck. Let's just go fishing. Maybe it'll heal my broken heart. Help me to forget, too. I got a pair of pliers in the car.
Oh, that's only the artist. You know, he wouldn't get married if you put him on the rack.
That is exactly where I am going to put him.
Huh?
I am going to remember every tender word he didn't speak.
Wonderful idea. Come with me, quick. Run around and get him at the back door.
Oh, tomorrow night.
Is that time enough to heal a broken heart?
Who's got a broken... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that ought to do it if the fish are biting.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Michael.
There wasn't any answer at the front door, and I just had to come and see you. There you are.
Yeah, I'm here.
Darling, darling, darling.
Gee, Uncle Bob, I don't think she's forgotten you.
No, you're high.
I'm sorry, sweetheart, I've taken so long to give you your answer.
Well, answer?
To the question you asked me the night I left. But I've had a whole year to think it over.
Yeah.
And here it is.
Well,
Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
yes, what?
Yes, I will.
What? Will what?
Don't tell me you've forgotten that you asked me to marry you.
Gosh, no! We'll say all this.
Margaret, she'll think we're engaged.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Oh, darling, I'm so happy.
Well,
I'm so happy.
Margaret, this is silly.
Oh, I'm so happy, Joe.
Josie!
I'm not talking about the paper, lad.
Please, hold it.
Well, really?
Yes, really. My good, you want the neighbors? Let's go in the house, please.
Bob,
Yes, dear, huh?
darling, I want the whole world to know, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course. But let's tell them after I get back from my fishing trip.
Fishing?
To Alaska. Hmm?
I thought it was Big Bear.
Will you stay out of this? Okay, look, I'll be back in 3 or 4 months, 6 at the most.
Bob.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait that long.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I'll go with you.
Well, I can. I gotta be back in school Monday.
Okay, you can't go.
Why not?
Because...
We'll be married on the way.
Oh, no, I want to have the wedding here.
And I want to be a bridesmaid.
Don't worry, Uncle Bob wants to get
Will you
married
stay
right
out of
now.
this? Okay, no, you can't go. It's a wilderness up there. The big...
I've got a lot of old clothes she can wear.
Good.
It isn't you, it's your mother.
We'll lay out the things for you to try on. What do we call it? Have a wedding right here at
Margaret?
the house. I'm going to get it. Me too.
Margaret! Sure. Okay. darling.
Yes, my beloved.
Uh-huh. You can remember how close. Go with your mother?
Guess when we're finally getting to the good...
Go with your mother! Okay, look, you can't go. It's a stag fishing trip, you see? Just Harv and me will be roughing it, and it's... Yes.
You act as though you'd rather go on a fishing trip with Harvey than on a honeymoon with me.
Well, I see the car is waiting here, all ready for a getaway.
Oh, no, Ruthie. All I want to do is return this box of sinkers to Bobby. That's all. Gee.
It isn't. Look, I don't even want to go fishing. But poor old Harvey, he's up there at that lake. And there's just no way in the world to get in touch with him.
Harvey?
That's right, my buddy. Honey, I'll be back in 3 or 4 months, 10 at the most.
Bob,
And then
these are yours.
Hold it, just say, oh, yeah, thanks, Harv. Harvey, hi.
I thought you might need your sinkers.
No, I was sinking pretty well without them. What are you doing here? Didn't you give Ruthie enough sleeping pills?
No, he didn't.
I thought Harvey was up at the lake.
No. I'm up the creek.
You didn't know each other, huh?
Sure we can.
Wouldn't they? Oh, say, Margaret and Schultz are upstairs. Why don't you find them? I promised Harv to teach him how to operate the top on my car.
All righty.
Uh-huh.
Bobby, never mind about the top. I'll just look at the bottom as you run over me.
Jump in, Harv. We're getting out of here.
Bobby, I can't do that. If Ruthie thought for 1 minute, she wouldn't let me. Let's burn rubber, Bobby.
Ruthie, what makes you so sure they won't drive away? You were clever.
I are married.
Let's go to Schultz and Margaret, and then I'll tell you what we're doing to Bob.
All right, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do to Harvey.
Where are they?
Right here.
Get them, Harv.
I can't. I'm unarmed.
Hey, you are giving an academy performance. I really think so, darling. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it.
Okay, you really got the boss squirming.
Hey, should I let him off the hook and throw him back in the happy water?
Yeah. No. After the way he's poisoned my son's mind against women, he hasn't squirmed nearly enough yet. Ruthie! Hello.
Hi, Margaret.
Wow, you heard the wonderful news.
What's that?
No.
Kay and Bob are getting married, didn't they tell you?
Kay and Bob are getting married?
Bob. Harvey, isn't there something you'd like to say to Bob?
Well, yes, but it seems a little too late for that now.
Congratulations are also in order for Kay's new movie contract.
A movie contract,
He's getting
too?
$10,000 a week in Rock Hudson.
Say, can we come and visit you at the studio while you're working?
I've always wanted to
Excuse me, please. May I just say may I please just say a word? I'm afraid Miss Michael has a slight misconception of our future plans.
Why, Bob, you're not backing out. You are going to marry me.
Of course, my dear. And I'll be more than happy to have all these nice people come and visit you while you're working. Here in the kitchen with the dish rag in your hand.
Oh,
Please, I'm sorry.
No,
I do have a rather old-fashioned viewpoint as to where a wife's place should be. And it's certainly not on a movie set kissing Rock Hudson.
Well, she has a contract.
Well, she got
When this little lady promises her husband to love, honor, and obey, she enters into a contract that takes precedence over all other contracts. Of course, the decision is one for her to make, and I will in no way try to influence her. She can choose the empty happiness of a Hollywood career with its fame and fortune, its glitter, its glamour, beautiful clothes, jewels, a mansion with servants, mink coats, love scenes with Rock Hudson, Tony Curtis, Alan Ladd, Tab Hunter, and others. Or she can choose the real, true happiness of a housewife's career. Washing and ironing, scrubbing the floors, cooking, doing the baby's diapers, making the formula, and the 10,001 other little tasks which make a home a home. Now, my darling, which career do you choose?
I want to be a housewife.
Well, now, take your time, take it over. Whatever you decide, I'll accept.
I've decided to marry you.
Well, I realize it is a difficult decision to make.
No, it isn't. I've made it. I want you and the home and the babies. As you said, that's real happiness.
I said that? Well, all right. If you want to talk to your agent, I'll understand.
Oh, I don't need to talk to my agent.
There'll be no hard feelings if you decide against me.
I've decided for you.
Look, now, take your time. Believe me, I can wait.
Uncle Bob, she wants to marry...
I thought I told you to stay out!
Chuck, never mind. Bridegrooms are often very nervous. Why don't you go out and get the car ready for the honeymoon?
Okay, Mom.
I don't think there's going to be any honeymoon.
Oh!
Hey. I thought you wanted to marry me.
Wait.
Papa, say it.
Look, please. Look, don't cry. I'll get you a glass of water.
What is it? What? How did you get those?
I picked Ruthie's pocket.
Oh, you're gonna make a good husband.
I'll make a better fisherman. Wait a minute.
Bobby, you're not gonna run away from that little girl.
Listen, one love scene with Rock Hudson, she'll change her mind about the whole thing. Just give me a couple of days.
Oh, Bobby, no, Bobby, you're making a terrible mistake. Oh, listen, Bobby, marriage is wonderful, really it is. Bobby, look at Ruthie and me. Oh, I know we have our little lovers' quarrels, but Bobby, believe me, it's a lot of fun making up. Now, for instance, you take this little episode of the sleeping pills, for instance. Now, when we get home, we'll have a little discussion about it. Ruthie will probably... I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Ruth... Let's burn rubber.
You mean this whole thing was just to teach Bob a lesson?
Yeah. I think we ought to tell him the truth now, don't you?
Yeah, even I agree. Is that enough?
Oh, after what he's been through today, he's going to need that fishing trip.
You know I'm going to let Harvey go along. He needs the rest. Wonderful. Let's go tell him the good news. All right.
Mom, Uncle Bob and Harvey just tore out of here like they were heading for a drag race.
What? The keys.
Do you notice how people stare at us as we go by?
Yeah. They act like they never saw anybody going fishing before.
Was played by Lola Albright. Harvey Helm by King